Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. How you doing? How you been? What's the good news? I hope it's warm where you are. I'm in New York City where it rained for 48 hours straight. My plants are loving it. I've got one plant on the stoop in a pot. We'll talk about plants later. But anyway, good to see you all. Let's get into it. Let's say hello to all of our friends and family over on Facebook Live. How you doing? Love you so mucho. And after a deep breath, we'll get into our deep hellos. Ready? Oh, that was a good one. Okay. Hello, Anna. Hello, me, hubby. Looking good. What's up, Elise? What's up, Arlene in Berkeley? What's going on, Brian? What's going on, Amanda and Miles in Michigan? Hey, Deli, what's going on? Susan in Tacoma Park, I see ya. What's up, Pauline in Newcastle? What's up, Sheila in Florida? And Nancy and Susan and Jamie in Victoria, Jenny in Suffolk, I see ya. What's going on, Tom in Nashville? Curly Top staying curly. What up, Trish and Nancy and Joanne? How you doing, Kathleen in Albuquerque? Hey, Rosemary, you're in New York today? Oh, hello. What's up, Caroline 764 in Boise? How you doing? What's going on, Bonnie? What's going on, Storm? How you doing, Ruth in Birmingham? What's the good news? Hey, what's going on, Gary? Good to see you. Luda, what's up in Victoria? Hello. What's up, Mabel and Bear? How you doing? What's up, Deborah and Annette and Hindi? And what's up, Claire and Boise? What's up, Janet in Atlanta? What's up, Hoda in BC? And Ralph in Victoria and Julie? And oh, what's going on, Simke in Maryland? And what am I seeing here? KB Galloway, what's going on? Hey, Gary, you made it. Good to see you. And everyone's jumping around, but I'm going to hold on tight and say hi to Jen and Aloysius and say hi to Kirsten and Brawin. What's going on? Bob in Albany, how you doing? LMG, Sherry in New Hampshire. Kathy, what's the good news? And of course, who could forget Loriana, Katrina, Courtney, and Amos made it just in time to get this special hello. Hi, how's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing? Good to see you. We are in May here at the Daily Antidote. We're thinking about springtime. We're thinking about honoring our people of Jewish heritage, our Pacific American, Asian people. That's what we're thinking about. And we're just going to meditate on that and sing this wonderful song today with Elise Witt. Take it away.
Wow, hubby, I think you're going to get a prize for the quickest intros ever. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. Thank you so much. It's so good to be here. Yes, I wanted to do a song today honoring those that have come before us and those that are coming after us, and our path sort of connecting between those two. So take a moment. Let's take another really slow, deep breath and just pour it down through you. Let's do two more of those. So breathing in, breathe up energy from the earth and pour it down through you from the sky. One more time, breathing in. And feel that breath going all the way down into your belly and your back. Sometimes we forget about our backs. Yeah. So take a moment now and think about some of the people that brought you here. And by that, it could be our mothers, honoring Mother's Day yesterday, but it could also be those, our teachers that have inspired us, somebody that you've read about that really changed your life to read about that. Just give a moment to just think about who those people are. So the song says, I remember you. And it looks back and it looks forward. I remember you. So your part goes like this. I remember you. I remember you. And that'll go in between everything that happens. And lovely Anna has put the words in the chat, and so if you want to sing along with the whole thing, sing oohs, harmonizing with me. I would love to hear an entire choir of you oohing in the background. That would be great too. So here we go. In every hand that fights to right an old wrong, in every child who learns to sing a new song, in every hand that helps another to rise, in every child who up to the skies. I do, I remember you. I do, I remember you. And when the mountain seems too steep, you remind me of the dream we keep. And when the day becomes too long, you remind me to sing a new song. Yes, I do. I do. I remember you. I do. I remember you. And when the job gets to getting too tough, you remind me that one's not enough. And when I think I can do it alone, you remind me my heart's not a stone. And I do, I remember you. I do, I remember you. In every hand that opens toward me in love, in every child who spreads her wings like a dove, every hand that crosses over the line, in every child who learns to speak her own mind. I do, I remember you. I do, I remember you. I do, I remember you. Oh, yeah, okay. Beautiful. So nice to see you all singing. Thank you for playing along, those of you on guitars and banjos and percussion instruments. I was telling hubby I was wishing he could play his banjo along with me, and maybe someday that'll happen.
I have a feeling we can make that happen. Yeah,
I
because
think
you're down in Atlanta, right?
I'm in Atlanta, and you were saying you were just here for an auspicious occasion.
Yeah, I played Andrew Young's birthday party, Reverend Ambassador Andrew Young, and it was really funny because I watched Eyes on the Prize for the first time, the
Uh-huh.
PBS civil rights documentary. I'd never seen it, and he
Uh-huh.
was featured in it quite a bit. And then someone was like, "Hey, do you want to go play this dude's birthday party?" And I was like, "What universe? Like, get out of my house, you know?" Um, but yeah, but
In
also
the
I also like to roller skate, so I also like to go to Atlanta for roller skating, which is really fun too. Yeah.
in the old days, before the Dr. King holiday became an official national holiday, in Atlanta, we always celebrated it right on the 15th. And I would always go and sing. There's a choir that was made up of members of the church and then members of the community, and I would always go sing. And Andrew Young was always there, and sometimes he would speak, and he was so fiery and inspiring. I mean, it was, Dick Gregory was there, and all these amazing people were there when it was kind of more of a local Atlanta thing. Yeah.
What's it like now?
It's like the birthday party, just a little more official, more like fancy and all that. But yeah. So,
I guess that kind of ties into your song too about the importance of remembering Martin Luther King. I mean, I can't even imagine a world where we didn't have Martin Luther King's birthday as a holiday, you know. So tell us
well,
more
I
about the
can't either.
song and why you wrote it and all that stuff.
Yeah, in Atlanta, yeah, it was just more, yeah, it felt like a local thing. I wanted to tell the my Daily Antidote friends about something exciting that involves them. Some of you that are in Atlanta, or those of you that are all coming to stay with me in Atlanta. But we're gonna the Ready or Not project that we did here, hubby. I don't know if you were aware of it, but we made a video of a song that I wrote called Ready or Not, that imagined having to leave in a hurry, and what would you put in your suitcase? What would be the first things that you would want to take along with you? And it could be that they're objects, or that they are memories. And so we made a video using art from a lot of Daily Antidote folks, but also people from around the globe, kids from from age 3 to 83. And so we are going to do a live version of that here in Atlanta for something called the Human Sunrise Festival. And I have these big leather suitcases that my family brought over from Switzerland when we came. I was 4, and we're going to have one that's filled with art supplies, and then one that'll be the repository for people to place their artworks. And then you can take pictures of your art, take pictures of yourself, and upload them to social media. I'm sure you all know how to do that. I do not, but whatever. Anyway, it's exciting because it's going to be part of this Human Sunrise Festival happening at this wonderful theater in Atlanta called Seven Stages. And Seven Stages was founded by one of the members of the theater company that I was part of back in 1977, before you were born, hubby.
A little bit, a lot.
When I actually moved to Atlanta to start this experimental theater company. So anyway, that's what's going on in my world. And yeah,
That sounds amazing. What your garden's also going on in your world?
my garden is so going on in my world. Yeah. I've got a lot of tomatoes, peppers, eggplants planted, squash, cucumbers. I've got sugar snap peas crawling up. I have this giant pyramid, and I've got sugar snap peas going up it. And as soon as they're done, then the cucumbers and squashes will go up there and fill the whole thing. It's huge. Um, Got raspberries, look like they're coming in soon, and strawberries are ready now.
Oh
So,
my.
yeah.
I tried to grow some corn in my backyard, and it came out so bad. I thought like maybe I got the soil tested. It came out so bad. And it came back like, no, your soil's fine. You just don't have a green thumb. But
No,
someone who lived here before me planted a fig tree, and that's been pretty nice. So we get figs, and
oh,
that's pretty sweet.
that's beautiful. Well, for
The
corn,
landlord, well, go ahead.
I was just gonna say for corn, you need a lot of space.
I guess so.
You can't plant like a few things of corn. You have to have like several rows so they can cross pollinate. And then you want to do the
Uh,
Three Sisters thing where you plant the beans that crawl up it and the squashes that go along the ground and protect the roots.
you see, I should have called you. I should have called you when I was in Atlanta and called you before I put this corn on the ground.
All right, don't let it happen again.
I also tried for a while to have a road plant. Like I got a succulent named Audrey, and I would just try to keep Audrey in every show, just put Audrey on the stage. But I left her on top of the van one day, and we just pulled off, and she died. Yeah,
Very sad. I can't do indoor plants, but I'm big on outdoor plants.
yeah, and that's springtime, right? Springtime, you plant and I guess reap. Like your strawberries are ready, but you also plant some stuff now too, right?
Well, also I have, because I'm in Georgia, so we have salad stuff. I have arugula, lettuce,
Oh yeah,
sorrel,
Georgia.
all different things, all winter long. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes me just happy. I think for some reason this winter felt exceptionally long. Maybe the older I get, the longer the winters feel. I don't know if that's true, but
Well, they're actually
I'm
longer.
very much looking forward to the spring.
They are actually getting longer.
You think? Oh, right, because of what's that thing called? Climate change or whatever,
Something. Or getting
something
older.
like that.
You know what, hubby? I just saw a friend of mine who is in the room that is going to be my guest next Monday, Joanne Hamill, who is the queen of rounds and partner songs. She has 4 volumes of rounds and partner songs. Each volume has like 28. They're amazing. I don't know, Anna, maybe you can um, co-host Joanne or just show her. Joanne is one of my heroes and mentors and very, very dear friend. We've been friends for a long time. And I'm so excited to be hosting her a week for, actually, I think it's Oh, no, it's a week from Wednesday, Wednesday the 18th. So stay tuned. There you are. Hi, Joanne. Joanne's in Watertown, Massachusetts.
Hey, Elise.
Hi. I don't know if you've decided what you're singing. You don't have to tell us now, but I'm.
Yeah, it's not going to be around, but that is my thing, but something else.
Perfect. Great. I'm looking forward to that.
Thank you.
So anyway, hubby, anything else you want to mention before we?
Well, I wanted to talk just a little bit more about the theme of your song, remembering and passing forward. Why don't you distill that for everybody and maybe what the inspiration was for it?
Well, I guess I could say part of it is my mom. I thought about this song because of yesterday being Mother's Day, and a lot of people here knew my mom. She lived with me the last, not with me, but like 2 blocks from my house, the last 16 years of her life. And when she first moved here in her 80s, she went everywhere with me. Like I'd go to, music shows and she would go sit up on the stage with the band while we were dancing or whatever. She was a musician and a Del Croce Eurythmics teacher. Um, so she was just a very um, inspiring influence on my life. And also, I'm a teacher. I teach at a special purpose middle school for teenage refugee girls. So the idea of passing forward what's been given to me, and just thinking about, every child who learns to sing a new song, who reaches to the skies, who spreads her wings like a dove, who learns to speak her own mind, that idea of sending forward what we've gotten from the past, because they're going to take it even farther.
Yeah, that's really nice. I also always think about, what I do. I play old timey music and talk about history all day, but also just the remembering. People forget history so quickly, and I think that keeps us from moving forward in so many ways. I'm just thinking about not, I'm not going to mention the Supreme Court at all. Let's just keep moving forward. But yeah, but also just, you could grow from knowing your roots, right? Tree can't stand with that.
Yeah, and as we were talking about before the cameras came on, my partner, a lot of people here have met Mick because he's played with me, and he plays old time like you do. And he teaches actually at the Frank Hamilton School here in Atlanta. And he's just a walking encyclopedia of Georgia and Southern fiddle music, old time music. He knows so much, and he makes these videos for his students, and just really honoring the playing that he does, where it comes from, and all these, amazing musicians that he's learned from.
Yeah, and even just knowing personal, like, my grandparents passed away before I got to know them, but like I did like family research and got to learn more about them. And one of the first things I learned was that my grandfather was a blues piano player for most of his life until he found Jesus and moved to New York and played like only in church choir and never played blues music again. But like, fast forward and I'm just like obsessed with the blues. I don't know if, what's in the blood or whatnot, but just knowing that history was also very, what's the word, emboldening.
Yeah.
So just that other aspect of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I'm very glad to have met you, and I know we're going to kick it soon. I'm probably going to see your kids soon. I'm going down to New Orleans for a wedding in a couple of weeks, so I'm going to go looking
You'll see
for
them all. Yeah. You'll see
Yeah,
them.
yeah. If there's anything else you want to say, maybe we could just jump into our song again. Maybe throw the chorus at us one more time so I can make sure I get the chords right. And then,
Okay.
yeah.
So it's just B minor, E7. So I remember you. I do. I remember you. In every hand that fights to right an old wrong, in every child who learns to sing a new song, in every hand that helps another to rise, in every child who reaches up to the skies. I do. I remember you. seems too long, you remind me to sing a new song. And I do, I remember you. I do, I remember you. And when the job gets to getting too tough, you remind me that one's not enough. And when I think I can do it alone, you remind me my heart's not a stone. And I do, I remember you. I do, I remember you. In every hand that opens toward me in love, and every child who spreads her wings like a dove, and every hand that crosses over the line, and every child who learns to speak her own mind. I do, I remember you. I do, I remember you. I do, I remember you.
Oh, great job. Yeah, I think we nailed it the second time. That was wonderful.
I realized I didn't have you couldn't really see my left hand, which, usually if you're playing with somebody, you can watch their left hand and know what's going on. So, but I'm sure you could hear it. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, it sounded great. Yeah.
Looking
And you're
forward
singing
to-
your voice. Oh my. Yeah.
Thank you. I look forward to playing live with you someday.
For sure. I'll drop you a line. And when I bump into your kids, we'll send a picture or something to you.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds good.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that and giving us our wonderful things to meditate on for the day and to think about our history and remembering and roots and how that, I don't know, I feel like sticking your hands in the soil and watching something grow is very closely connected to those themes.
Amen.
So thank you for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So without further ado, I will bid adieu to you. Wow, you see how I do? I didn't even know I could get away with that kind of rhyming. All right. So first of all, let's say farewell and send much love and say goodbye to our friends and family on Facebook. See ya. Be well.